Good evening. Hope you are having one. It has been an interesting week with some power surges from the weather. I did not stream yesterday because of them. Other than that, pretty good. Oh, we are back in Blueprints for another round of trying to figure out what the heck is going on with reclaiming the crown. My dad has found the scepter, and he has drafted the treasure trove more than I have, and it seems like all of the notes in there so far are merely telling you that you're supposed to take the treasure trove out to the outer room. So, no clues yet markedly, but we still have the idea that there are no two countries that share a banner color. So our main goal today for the stream, is to get the shrine, have a sledgehammer to get the cursed idol, and pick up the scepter, make it blue, get the Blueprints crown, and go to the throne room. Because I'm currently fairly convinced that having all of those combined in that order is going to help. So we're cursed right now from getting the cursed idol yesterday. That's going to make it a little more difficult, but as long as we can get the nursery early, I think we're set. And literally the two best things we could have kept from Moon Pendant. Words are hard. We don't need much of this. We want the shovel, and we'll take the magnifying glass, but we can't lose items from drafting rooms according to the curse, and that's the way to do it. Yeah, let's put the office. We truly don't need any resources except rerolls to make sure we can get the shrine in the outer room. What is it with these doors, though? The kennel. Since we have the crown, we're gonna have black rooms show up more frequently. I'm tempted to take the coat check early, but I'm not that tempted. We are concerned about the key card always. So if we get the chance to do security and or I think this is a good spot for the coat check actually, in case we need it. Security and or the so tired today, I'm sorry. Utility room, breaker room, breaker box. Yeah, we're just gonna stick it because now we can go mess with security from the lab if needed. We're looking for the boudoir because that's re-rolls if needed. I said lab from the office. We can go use the office to turn off the security system if we need, which again, because Herbert S. Sinclair in his will personally said that he hated my guts. I think we are going to go to the office just real quick. We have the dining room pretty conveniently, so it's not going to hurt us too bad to spend 4 steps here. Yeah. I put it in the description too, but my dad pointed me to another admin key that we can go read important things from Blackbridge. So we'll probably do that when we go grab the chips to open the door to get to the Holly door in the tunnel, which again, I'm pretty sure will open or be accessible once we reclaim the crown. Again, words are so hard. I've been not sleeping very well. And so please bear with me as I try to find my words. We want the boudoir because that'll give us the shrine, hopefully. We really want to find the nursery soon, though. Den's pretty good. I don't know why it seems so blue skewed. We don't have anything that is getting us blue things. I don't really want to lose more steps. We don't need access here. We don't need the storeroom either. We can just put the planetarium here and grab the extra die. Treasure trove, happy. And there's our scepter. Okay, so we don't need to yeah. Now we have blueprints being more common. Maybe we could have waited on that. I don't have a normal key to open that, which is a little bit concerning, but we're gonna need to get some of these dead ends out of the way, and this will let us open that trunk. So we're gonna do it. Again, running low on steps already, comparatively. Just gonna... Why did I have that here? Crazy. I might have accidentally hit Control V instead of Control F. And that's pretty funny. This was white squiggles, right? Or waves, perhaps? Yeah. We know that's a lie. We know that the scepter is in here. But documenting nonetheless. Excuse me. Might have to take a lunchbox with me just to make sure we can make it. Also, if we can't do it today, that's okay. It's a curse today. It's fine. Always pet the dogs. I'm not gonna grab it right now. I'm gonna hold off and hope we can draft the kitchen. Since it doesn't cost us anything, I prefer the lab. Kitchen. Huzzah. You're gonna top off a little bit. Eat the bananas. We'll save the club sandwich and the bacon and eggs, but we'll eat all the bananas. The dove coat, sure. Big spots might have turnips, and that's really what we hope for. The music room could have been good because it could have gotten us the secret garden key, which would give us better access to room 46 than most other rooms. Walk-in closet sometimes has a cupcake. I think we'll go for the workshop here, though. Lockpick set, not helpful today. That's okay. Showroom. We can get the silver spoon in the showroom. That's pretty good. Of course, we'll take the moon pendant. We'll take the compass too, because the friggin' dead ends are a real pain. Let's do the parlor. Ballroom doesn't really matter. This box contains gems. All 3 boxes contain gems. I mean, it's got to be false, false, true, right? Or it could be false, false, true, because both could be. There's no guarantee. Because if these are both false and this is true, this box has the gems. If this is false, this is false. Oh, wait. Noted. Hello, Michael Wright 9867. Yeah, because this would have to be false. Yeah, so it is only black. Rotunda's actually pretty good to put here. Sucks, because I hate the rotunda. But, you know. Yeah, I mean, having at least access to one door is good. And there's presumably fruit in there. We're still gonna need the throne room, and we're still gonna need a sledgehammer and a door, opening antechamber. Because we can rotate, I'm gonna put the music room here, because I'm betting the throne room's gonna show up again. And it's not a prism key this time, as I was complaining to a good friend of mine earlier. The pool gives us more doors. It dilutes the draft pool with blue rooms. But kind of rough. I have 2 keys that I don't need, and so the pool could be. I think we will go for the pool, even though it does again dilute the draft pool. We're mostly hoping if there is the secret garden key here, which of course, heaven forbid it be where it would be convenient. Observatory is fine. We have the rotunda isn't a mechanarium room. That's very interesting. Fun. I think potentially the reason you would need the scepter on blue is to get through the house in curse mode. Drafting blue rooms is the best because blue rooms don't hurt you any. I wonder if there is like a political bent to the curses applications, in that like green room nuance is allied with Ben Iries pretty heavily, and so is Arch Iries, at least in that the industrialization has benefited both of them. So I wonder if there is that kind of bent to it. This would be a good spot for a throne room. I'm also okay with a drawing room. Well, probably the boiler room here, just because we want to turn left so we can get into the side there. So then we'll do boiler. Yeah. Because I don't think we need that powered up ever again. Security gets us to that door. It's better than the dark room. Don't need the terminal, except maybe to like see if there are any. Let's take the study here, actually. Getting a bunch of rerolls with our unneeded gems seems pretty good. And 2 free rerolls here. That's pretty cool. I don't like drafting the library just because it checks out a book, but it gets us angled down. Oh look, it's our favorite. Let's see. Covers all the way through is X to Y to Z to A to B to C. X to Y to Z to A, B, C. There are 2 X's. And so I wonder... The green book, as I recall, is the fixed stars. And so that word is north, as I recall. Blue, page Z, word X. Unless this is the blue book, regardless of the color of the book itself, it could be that the fixed stars is a blue book. And then page Z, page 26. I mean, I don't have all of the fixed stars copied. Let's see. Yeah. Morpheus, if you have the means to go look up what page 26 word X on the fixed stars would be, if you have all of that book copied, that'd be convenient. And then, or if you have your reading of this, just put them in the order of Z, A, B, C. Blue, red, violet, green. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know what the X to Y is at that point, but... And it's also possible that the C, the dead end in major key, the C could just be that north is the end of this puzzle. Just spitballing. Assume page count starts on title pages. Title page is not the same as the cover page, mind you. I had to do a whole... I took a publishing class in college that was informative. The word X of page Z, page 26. If page 26 is one of those, is one of the pages that remains in the book, just whatever words are on the page, I guess. Taking a drink. Wow. Morpheus goes through their notes. Library loan. That's probably just saying that, you know, the library has all 4 of these books that you can read. Covers are red, green, blue, violet. And again, like the fixed stars, I'm pretty sure it is a green book physically, but again, it's blue here. And so I just wonder if that's relevant. Because it's possible that I've already, like, done whatever this needs to be done, and I just don't know it. But it's one of the things that my dad and I have not figured out, per se. Yeah. So, I mean, major key... the key plus 1 key. So it could be the... I'm not going to count that out, but if you wanted to, word 24 if you loop back through. Violet is a new clue, page B, word Y, which we've been through. A, B. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Evident. Okay. Key. Evident north? No, realm and rune. One. Read this. Evident this. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything there, but that might be worth looking into. Just if this is like the sequence that you need to read certain words in, or certain the sequence of the whatever it's trying to get you to get. Unclear. Anyway, I'm not gonna, that's not what we're here for today. We're just gonna move on at this point, but if we could have that one further down, that'd be pretty sick. We could do the ballroom, but that defeats the purpose of having so many gems. Dormitory does just give us 10 free steps, and then we can walk around. Well, no, we can't. We can't afford walking around in this economy. If we get the throne room here, that's pretty good too. So I think either of these is probably fine. The blocker room, why not? And now we really want the throne. Oh, but I don't think the throne room can go here. Not from this angle, at least. We will take the chapel. It's gonna hurt, but I bet we can't draft the throne room with one of the doors sticking out that way. But I bet we can draft it here. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. I think we do draft the Mechanarium, because it might give us a lever. But then obviously we don't have anywhere we can put the throne room, so we're just cooked today. But I think it will give us a lever because of how many doors are blocked off and how many mechanical doors we have. Yeah. Oh, look. We truly never get the key card except when it's useless. Look at all those dice. Sure. Let's go see if we can reroll to the throne room that much. Because again, we don't even have the frickin' sledgehammer. So it doesn't even matter. We could freeze our accounts. Honestly, we're not gonna... Unless the sledgehammer is somewhere in the house, we're not gonna be able to get both. So I think we will just freeze our accounts here. Be uncursed and do it tomorrow instead. No real point opening these, I guess. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. Again, the goal. Blueprint's crown, first idol. Scepter on blue. We have kept the scepter because we've stopped in a blue room, which might have been a mistake, but hopefully it's okay. Tangentially, I did some optional installations on Windows 11, and it so far has fixed the streaming issues, but we'll see how long that persists, because again, I cannot stress this enough, installing Windows 11 has been the most aggravating thing I've done with my computer in the last, I don't know, year and a half. We do want the dining room early, because when we pick up the cursed idol, it's going to set us to 13 steps. So I think we will put this here as much as I want the nook. Coat check, tempting. Utility closet, more tempting. Because again, we are never going to get the key card until after we turn everything off. Wouldn't you know it? That's really helpful. Not like we could miss much at this point. We could probably do better than putting the observatory here. Probably do better than putting the furnace here too, though. We'll just do the laboratory. I don't usually bother with experiments at this point, just because there isn't much. But I mean, that could be okay. Why is it so hard to get off menus? Unlike the wind, Simon. Chapel. We're not cursed, so it doesn't matter. Conference room. Kennel. Commissary. Sure. But there aren't 5 antechamber doors blueprints. Probably didn't need to buy those keys. Yes, you can open antechamber doors with experiments, but more often than not, no, I guess I'm not sure that there aren't 5 antechamber doors. It's just I've only ever seen 4, you know, so did I buy the salt shaker? I need to buy the salt shaker. Anyway, I'm sorry I didn't pet you, buddy. I was in a rush. Usually I don't have an issue finding one of the mini rooms that does give you access. So I don't like, I usually just don't worry about it, you know? I'll always take an emerald bracelet over a master key, if I'm being honest. I probably don't need the silver spoon yet. We'll hold off until we see if we do need the master key. But we have a surfeit of steps today because of the sauna. So gonna go down here, grab from this side. Tempted by the workshop. I think we're gonna do the drawing room though. I don't know why, but for what it's worth, Morpheus, YouTube doesn't consider you a concurrent viewer, and I'm a little confused as to why. It keeps showing that I have little metrics that YouTube shows me, and just it's fascinating that it doesn't show you as present on the stream. I assume there are certain rules or whatever about what constitutes a view, but one of those blue tent memos said something about like the vault needing the family core to get in. I don't have any key or anything that I could specifically use, but I wonder if there is like some, you need to hit just the right lockbox to open it, or if somehow the family core gives you the knowledge that you need to. Because as far as my dad and I have worked out, the family core is either 53 or -12. And 53 is one of the sizes that previously has been opened, though I guess the small ones do open as well. I don't know how -12 would work as a only by the sum of its digits. Interesting. And so its digits would be 5 and 3, or 1 and 2, so 8 or 3, unless, you know, -1 and 2 would be 1. Family core is only unlocked by the core of its digits, or the sum of the digit. And that's assuming that the family core is specifically the final number and not the number from which the core is derived. If that's the case, then I don't know, it would be some arbitrary number that probably doesn't matter. I don't think there's something we're gonna be able to do. Anyway. Yeah, cool. But also now we can go buy the master key when we go back up through there, if we go back up through there. So this is a good place for the observatory, I think. Oh yeah, let's banner too, just to make sure we can get the treasure trove. Oh, we don't need the treasure trove. I'm a buffoon. We have the scepter. Well, no, because we still want the throne, and the throne, I haven't had the conservatory to be able to change the rarity. Our circuit of steps is perhaps not good enough to come all the way over here, though we could grab the paper crown on our way back up after getting the cursed idol and having our meal. That would be a reasonable sidetrack, depending on, of course, exactly how far away the throne room is when we draft it. So we are going to buy the master key just in case. Silver spoon is tempting. If we get more coins, like if we get the casino or whatever, we'll grab that too. But I think we're going to keep going on the left first. Let's do the den. We do want the rerolls here, but I think we'll take the quest bedroom because it's a dead end here and it slots pretty well. Take car keys. We're probably not going back that way, but you never know. Never say never. I don't know if this matters, but the clock faces that are behind glass do not have these inscribed on them, and so potentially they were drawn on after an instruction from one recently deceased Herbert Sinclair was given. Workshop would give us the sledgehammer, which is the biggest motivation for taking that. It also gives us the best chance of access on the left, but it's the treasure trove, but we don't need the treasure trove. I think we will do the workshop and hope that it's a sledgehammer. It's not. So if we can get green rooms, that'd be pretty neat. So this looks like it's already been pulled down, which is convenient. Treasure trove would give me coins. I'm not all that concerned about getting the silver spoon. It's more of a could be convenient kind of thing. We are going to take the dark room here. Let's go down. Oof, oof. One of these is going to be the furnace because, again, this game hates me. We're going to go left. Okay. Okay, that's tolerable. Take our free steps. Cool, gem requirements. We like gem requirements when drafting here. Nice. Not exactly where I want to put this room, but good enough for sure. Sure. Money, 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 money. This is a black sun. All boxes marked by suns contain memos that are true. Convenient, good to know. Rumpus room, you go exactly where we want you to go. So I don't see a fifth door here. I'm open to the possibility, but I don't see a fifth door here. Okay. So again, we still need a sledgehammer somewhere. We get the sledgehammer, we have everything else. And there's always the chance that we don't need the cursed idol. I also don't have any rerolls, so we would be casting ourselves upon the waves of fate if we go out now. There's only one door that could give us luck here, and odds are it won't because we're cursed to find other colors today, but I think we'll still do it. Excuse me. Boudoir gives us rerolls. That's kind of what we want. I don't like the lost and found. I'd rather have the gymnasium because we've already turned it off. Okay. So just come in here. We have scepter and crown. That doesn't seem to be enough. Royal scepter on blue. Crown of the blueprints. Okay. Let's keep going over here. Green rooms are where we're most likely to find sledgehammer. So we are, again, hoping for the secret garden key, potentially. I don't actually think the sledgehammer can be in there. Sometimes, maybe, but we take more rerolls for sure. We already drafted the workshop, which yielded the broken lever. So hallway closet, especially if we can draft it at the edge of a hallway, the attic. Take some running shoes too, 10 out of 10. Walk-in closet is 4 items. I really don't think the sledgehammer can be one of them. We'll try it, I guess. Telescope. Okay. Not great short term, but long term it can be good if we stop by the planetarium, which we haven't drafted yet today. Passageway is so nice here. 10 out of 10. Maybe this will be the planetarium. Nook is good enough. Rerolls are good. And food. Okay. Patio goes up. I think that's good enough. And again, green room, which might have what we want. Spare veranda usually has trunks, which sometimes leads to secret garden key. Ooh, but we have the attic here. Courtyard sometimes has it. We can hopefully re-roll into the attic. Metal detector. I mean, it crosses it off the list of potential things we could get. Spare veranda. This is what the spare veranda looks like, if you were wondering. Morpheus. Rip. We have the foundation we can go over from too if we desperately need. This is the corner, so I don't think the silver key is gonna matter here. Sure. Get us many rerolls. Truly doesn't matter. We've already gotten in. We could, I did have something to check in here, but I don't think I want to give up on the chance of getting the attic. Huh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, that's neat, but a little late. And that can't be helpful. We can dig it up on our way back. I don't know how many other rooms could give us a sledgehammer, fellas. We are running short on steps. There are still green rooms we could draft. If memory serves, the greenhouse usually only has the watering can. That's pretty rough. None of these are good doors that we want. Weight room would be a big old gamble. I think we're gonna remove it, actually. Archives. Not much better, but it gives us doors. Definitely not. Hallway, why do you have to face that way? we go for it, because I think it's always going to try to default to connecting to the foundation. But I'm feeling very betrayed, hallway. Nook, that's a good orientation for you. And we pray that that door is locked, however unlikely. Yeah. We're looking for the east wing or west wing hall, if possible. There's a chance that drafting the terrace here could get it for us, but I'm not interested in taking that chance unless no other option presents itself. East wing hall, because that gives us 2 chances for a door to be locked. And ha. Okay, so there's not gonna be one in the kitchen, almost for sure. Same with the corridor. And parlor, I don't think so. Veranda is, I think, our best chance, except maybe the hallway closet. I think we're going to take the hallway closet. Sledgehammer. Woohoo! Feels good. Feels good. Okay. We might as well draft these other 2 rooms. I mean, sure, let's put it in the planetarium, because that gives us another reroll for the thing, and it gives us the telescope, which gives us a dirt pile here next time. Cool. Okay, so now we got to make it back. We've connected to the foundation. We'll buy the silver spoon. We'll go draft the shrine forcibly, and come back and see if that does it. Sure. I certainly hope it does, because that would be easy and convenient. If it doesn't, then I truly am not sure what to do. My dad had suggested having the paper crown and having the scepter on red, and so we can try that. Because the shields are red at the very least. We'll use these redraws first. Oh look, it's the shrine. That was easy. Yes, yes, I want to do this. Yes, I want to pick up the cursed idol. Effigy, whatever. Yep, we're cursed. Understood. But we run faster than curses, because we have tennis shoes. Anyway. Then we go eat our food. We have a showroom, so that's a whole whopping 62 steps, I think. Yep, in your face, curse. Okay, coat check. Let's go get it just in case. For good old Justin. And we might as well double up on the Path of Stars. Retrieve paper crown. I don't think we... Wait, we did? Okay, cool. Then we make our way back to the throne room. I don't see a clock. There's one in the den. Cool. Again, there's... It's not, it wouldn't be the first time that something had to be done at the sacred hour, but that is quite a long wait. We just hope that it doesn't need to be done on the sacred hour. Hey! Ooh! Feels good, man. Oh, that feels good.
Steady is the scepter. deadly is the stone. Heavy is the crown. Ready is the throne.
Ooh, feels so good. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Oh, yeah. Blue shields. Yeah, get wrecked. Get wrecked. All that clicking. The Mount Holly variation, my grandmother's own design. When you press a blue tile, it copies the ability of the middle tile. Ooh. I'm just gonna put this where I had a stack of puzzle box things somewhere. It's down here. Okay. I love the soundtrack. Loving the soundtrack. Okay. Blue copies the middle. So all of these are just going to be blue for now. Okay, so we need to get at least one more blue up here. And I think we're gonna need... Oh, maybe we've cooked it. Because we're gonna need to get the black tile into the middle somehow. I think. Oh, it falls. It falls, yeah. No, we need to get this down somehow. How do we get this down? How do we get this down? We can't get the green tile into the middle. And we don't want another one going up. Okay. I was hoping it would be something other than an allowance coin, but you know. Okay, cool. So it is now a blueprint specifically. Presumably we need to have the throne first. It doesn't cost anything either, too, which is great. The former seat of the House Ares, enthroned anew in the 6th era of Nevmora and exalted beneath the blue banners of Mount Hawley, where the sigil of Orindia Ares was once affixed, the crest of her ladyship, the Grand Architect Baroness Arave, now presides over the court. Yeah. So presumably she's the 3rd member of the Sinclair family that studied abroad in Kararika, because that's where all of the house architecture tricks were developed. I want to go put the paper crown back just in case we need it again. And then we'll call it a day. And maybe we'll just call it a day again so we're not cursed. But that's so cool. That's so cool. Anyway. Yeah. And secretly, I'm very glad I was right. I say secretly. Obviously, I'm overtly glad that I'm right because it means that we get to progress and go behind that door. I'm secretly glad that I'm right because it means that I was right compared to my dad's theories. Which is very petty and childish of me, but I like to be right. And that was a great cutscene too. That was a great cutscene. Yes, slow clap. Yes, petty me. Yeah, we want to. I think we want to keep the. Well, do we though? We want to be able to draft 8 consecutive blueprints, and so perhaps it would be better not to keep the scepter. And then once we get a good number of doors available, or perhaps. Nah, that's probably overthinking it. Yeah, let's call it and see what we can do. Ooh, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying. Oh, so here's a question. Do you think that side gate that has a holly pattern on it is a holly door that will be unlocked by this process? I certainly hope so. I think that'd be pretty neat, to say the least. We're going to double down scepter and crown, and hopefully we can get the throne quickly. We'll take the nook. Again, there are so many dead ends in blue rooms. So we don't want to draft too many before we get the throne room. If we can avoid it, at least. But, you know, there are so many dead ends, and I have so many of them at common. Hi, buddy. Ballroom is good to have early when I can spend my 2 gems on it and then refresh. Dining room, pretty good. Conference room is also pretty good. I don't know if I want to keep drafting this way, though, because... I mean, maybe we can stick a dead end here. This just sounds like Minecraft music. I think I've said that before. security would be great here. Can't afford that. We could put the planetarium here. Yeah, let's do that actually, because honestly, it will keep showing up if we don't. Yeah. Just always check out a new clue, because you never know when you're going to want to read it. My dad was looking at his stats earlier, and so might as well check here. I have fewer than half the number of days that he's played. Never not solved a billiards room puzzle, but I've messed up on a number of parlors. I'm mostly curious also if the throne room has something in this book, the scrapbook. I mean, that's pretty cool. Contraptions. I think these are supposed to be the stamps that I've just never gotten from the postcards, I guess, or something. So it doesn't look like there's something celebrating becoming or ascending the throne room. Anyway, can't go through there. We need security first. Wild. Wouldn't you know it? It's security. And good thing, too. Okay. I don't really want to lose half my steps. We can go turn the lights on. I think we're going to do that. Oh yeah, we're in curse mode. Oof, and we don't have the emerald bracelet and the master key to make up for it, so that sucks. That's okay. We would have liked it to turn the other way, but I don't have a gem because I'm an idiot. Let's go refresh our steps and go turn the lights on in the ballroom or the dark room, shall we? And I said refresh our steps when I meant refresh our gems. I think we're more likely to get the throne room farther up in the directory, which is why I want to push up here first. Either you turn the correct way, so you're useless. I don't really want the clock tower. More accurately, I don't want to spend a gem on the clock tower. So I think we'll just stick the coat check. That would be great if you turned the other direction, kitchen. We're low enough on steps, though, that I think I do have to buy it. Again, this will all be so much easier once we're not cursed, but... just giving it a go. We have a little under an hour left for stream, so we have more than enough time to make sure we can do it, I think. Maybe that's hubris talking, and maybe I will eat my words, but... Oh, there's a sledgehammer. Thank you for turning the correct way. Now we're out of gems again, but... Don't want Draxus, that's for sure. Each rank. Ah, that's really helpful. Ooh, that's really helpful. That's a game changer. That is... We're doing the office just because, again, I don't want to draft too many rooms with multiple exits before we get the throne room. Oh, that hurts. That at least gets us to... Sure. Gymnasium's probably okay. Because the Starfish Aquarium is going to drain 2 of everything. Because it's all rooms and a red room. So I think we're going to do the gymnasium. Come on, where's the throne? Useless key, doesn't even open doors. Where is the throne room? Truly, where is the throne room? Is it secretly still a black room? No, it's a blueprint. Maybe we can't get it because we're cursed? That would be just the best. Maybe we haven't complained enough. We're running out of blue rooms to draft. Told you, we never get the key card until after we find the frickin' security office and breaker box. Well, could actually be useful today given the way that things have been going, but we'll take that. Lockpick set could be helpful. Keep on both, not really. Prone or treasure map maybe, but not likely. Okay, so we gotta go back to gymnasium. All the way around. Drawing room can reroll things. Excuse me. And I guess we can dig up buried treasure here. Oh, find something to dig with. Ah, how could I forget? Sure. We still have the scepter, which is why there is no scepter here. A blue moon. Pink boxes marked with blue moon or with moons contain false statement. Noted, noted. Yeah. Heaven forbid. I guess, you know, black light is a specific thing, but that is not, so. We haven't met you in a different place, so you don't have anything else to say, I'm guessing. Yep. I'm really hoping that it's because we're cursed and not that because we somehow have to draft every other blue room first, which would defeat the purpose. Or we'll also go check to see, because we definitely did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We definitely did 8 on our way through the house today, so we can see if that is considered, regardless of having drafted the throne room of the blueprints already in the day. We are hungry, so because I don't think we're making it to room 46 today, I'm not going to try. It's possible that we need to. I'm not putting that aside, but I don't think we need to while we're cursed after the day after. We'll probably be able to do it tomorrow. So I am going to take a quick pop over here and have my lunchbox too. Little inefficient, but oh, and then we're gonna go lose all of our gem. That's okay. That's okay. We can pet a dog and feel better. Plus, we have these. These not what we need. Definitely not what we need. We're gonna go out to the outer room just in case. See what we can draft there. There's no logical reason for the throne room to have shown up out there, but yeah. I don't think we can do anything with the shrine. I'm just gonna take the shelter because there's a gem down there, and if we draft more red rooms, maybe it will protect us from the curse's effect. We technically do have 8 squares that we could draft, but I don't think we have that many blue rooms left in the draft pool. At least not that aren't just dead ends. So we'll go up first. This gives us another gem, and theoretically lets us re-roll a bunch. Along with those. So maybe we can try to force the throne room into a spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we're gonna take the courtyard, lose a key, don't have a shovel still. Then we're gonna look up, because I think you can't draft certain rooms in certain spots unless you have enough doors for them. And I think most of the side doors are that way. So that's all of our rerolls, and these are garbage rooms. So I think we might just call it a day. Sure. We have a lot of items we don't really care if we lose. Hall pass is okay. Secret garden key is fine. And we're sheltered anyway, so. This is the black box is false. This is the black box is false. The black box is not empty. That's possibly the easiest puzzle we've ever seen. Again, we have so few rooms that could possibly connect over. Again, gives us, I don't care about the room 8 key. I take the bedroom because it connects over. Yeah. Gonna have to sit here and turn these doors. Ugh. It is unusual, but many of these rooms are unusual or rare that I've seen more frequently than that. So I feel like there's got to be some reason that it's not showing up. Salt shaker. Why would you have a salt shaker in here? Okay, let's go outside and check. I mean, not gonna hurt us any, I don't think. Because this door's already been opened. And it has been for a long time. That gate isn't opened. Again, we have another admin key to check. We're gonna read that after we see if we can open these poly doors, because that's significantly more interesting to me than reading admin keys. Okay. So we do need to do it after finding the throne room. So let's go again. And maybe... my current fear is that to get the throne room of the blueprints, we need the blueprints crown. There's no foundation for that other than pure speculation. My deeper fear is that you need the crown and the scepter and the idol, but that would be like nigh on impossible to get the crown and then, or get all of those and then draft the throne room and then draft 8 consecutive rooms. That seems crazy. Again, there's nothing, it doesn't say anything except, you know, a bit of history of Nevmora. Yeah. We're gonna hold on to the scepter, I think, and give it a go. Not cursed. Give it a go. $307. That's the closest I've ever gotten to actually buying blue tents myself. We'll do the tomb. No need to go in. I kind of want to draft without the Banner of the King active for a bit and see if that does anything. And then I also want to Banner of the King on black and see if that gets it for us. We can get the utility box, then we can do the security system. I don't want to do that if I don't have to, so we'll just take security here, I think. Heaven forbid the security office be where you keep a key card for the key card doors, you know? I get that that would be practically a little too easy for the security system. but I just am tired of getting stonewalled by security doors in this game. Garage is tempting, but I don't want to use my last gem. I think we will do the boudoir to get another gem and the dice. I love the nursery, but we don't really need it when we're not cursed, I don't think. Maybe I'll eat those words, maybe I won't. Who knows? Showroom would be nice. Passageway is a lot of doors, but again, using both of our gems when we don't. I mean, I could use the Banner of the King for yellow, and that could get me the showroom, and that could obviate the need to worry about prices of things. I think we're just gonna go for the veranda. Commissary is good. Hopefully, yeah, buying gems and a sledgehammer is good, and running shoes are good. All of you suck. I think we'll do the study though, because being able to reroll is not bad. Usually there's an item in here, but I guess it's this. More rerolls, sure, we'll take it. Room here. Oh yeah, all the spreads from... Okay, that's convenient. So maybe we could actually, if we get the Mount Holly gift shop, we could actually probably buy the blue tents. You have found it in security. I will take your word for it because I know you to be trustworthy, but allow me to engage with that with a healthy degree of skepticism. I don't want that compass. Maybe I do want that compass. I truly don't know anymore. I'm going to give up the scepter, I think, if we can't find it today. That's because you're lucky. That's because you're not me. You find keys other than the prism key because you're not me. I will take the master key, but I would much prefer the emerald bracelet, always. Still no shovel. I think we're gonna go up, because again, I believe, I have faith that the throne room will manifest itself. That's aggravating. Why you gotta be like this? I guess redrawing first is probably a better call than just giving up on our gems. Is the kennel's okay? We love to see the good boys. Assuming they're all boys, it's hard to tell when they're just JPEGs. Courtyard could give us the shovel, which we don't really need. I think we'll take the den. That's good. We don't have the secret garden key yet. Yeah, I don't know. This is suspicious how it's not showing up. So or we'll take the courtyard. Like if we need the blueprint's crown and I didn't check it when I had the chance, I am going to be very upset. I'm looking for the utility box mostly. Because none of these would be able to have the throne when drafted into that, because they're all, the way I have to approach them, they're all going to get doors leading out, and that doesn't work. So then we're just going to take the attic here. Okay. Yeah. The shovel looks so much like a piece of the decor that I almost always miss it unless it's in a very obvious spot. Okay. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is try to get as much money as I can, which is to say I'm going to go spread coins at the office. Go to the conference room, pick up all of the dead end money. I guess it's only going to be 2 or 3 that I've gotten since going back. 2 so far. I mean, I guess we can draft these first. We're probably not gunning to come back through here. I don't want to draft the weight room. So we're gonna have our food. So again, we're gonna let go of the scepter, and then we're gonna see short on time. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay up that late because I'm so stinking tired. So this also has the floor plan from room 46 rather than the other one. I just wonder at the significance of that. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stay up that late. Anyway, because surely we would have re-rolled it by now if we were going to get it in our current setup of there has to be, surely has to be some kind of reason it's not showing up. Just take that. Again, current theory is that you need to have the crown, which is embarrassing. So what we'll do next time is we'll just draft as aggressively as we can to room 46 and then see if we can place the throne room and then see what we can do. So I thought about taking the sauna back there. Just both as a dead end and as a benefit for the next day. Okay, let's just go. Let's not gamble too much. And maybe we will try one more day. Get to room 46, see what we can do. I don't know. I want to. I truly want to, but I can't stress enough just how tired I am. Let's pick up all this money. And then go draft the until we can get the freezer, and call it a day, and then see if we can get blue tents. Excuse me. We're gonna go up to the East Wing Hall first, I think. Yeah. This gives us rerolls and replaces itself. The greedy part of me wants to take the vault at the expense of 3 of our rerolls. The greedy part of me has quickly won out. Oh look, again, a key card, long after we needed it. Okay, so we need a reroll here. Need to reroll here. Why do you hate me? We've turned off stuff, so we should be fine here. Secret passage can't get us to a blue room. Like, sometimes you see the freezer down this low, sometimes you don't. Partly gives us more rerolls. The box is one of the this box is one of the 2 empty boxes. 2 boxes in this room are empty. There are 3 boxes in this room. I'm going to say this is false, and this is the one that has the gems in it, because this is true, and this is true. A third of 18 is 6. A third of 1 times 3 is 1. A negative third of 9. So negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. Plus 10 is 1 times 1 is 1. Hooray. Perfect. Gives us the most rerolls, so I think we'll take it. Okay. Nope. Cool. Yeah, it's 8:50, so I think we're just gonna end a little early rather than push it a little late. So I really need to go to bed early to try to sleep as much as I can. But I will be streaming tomorrow. I will not be streaming Blueprints, but since I canceled the stream on Thursday, I'm going to be streaming Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment tomorrow. It'll be around 2 p.m. Eastern Time, sometime around 2. Look out for the posting of it. I'll try to post it earlier than I normally do. But yeah, that'll happen. Monday we'll be playing more Luigi's Mansion, and again, hopefully, we didn't have any drop frames today, so hopefully, consistently, we will have the quality we need. And if it happens again, then I truly think it's something wrong with the capture card rather than with OBS or potentially with Windows 11. So we'll investigate that if we have to. But we're going to call it a day here, lose the Royal Scepter, so we can hopefully get to room 46. And then get the Blueprint's crown and see if that's what's necessary to draft the Ascended throne room. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to like the stream. Feel free to like or to subscribe to the channel. I always appreciate watching numbers going up. Again, Mondays, Fridays, usually Thursdays, streaming at roughly 7 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, I hope you have a good weekend. I will talk to you tomorrow, but also, if I don't, I hope that your weekend is good, that you have fun things planned, and that the holidays are going to be good for you. If not, c'est la vie, we do the best we can. One last time, thank you for watching, and as always, bye-bye!